Welcome back everybody, bringing you guys a new YouTube video today. I want you guys to be caught up to speed on the zombie storyline heading into Black Ops 6. If you're not familiar with Cold War zombies, none of this will really make sense. Let's start with Terminus. The introduction of this cutscene, the Requiem crew is held in prison. The real question is, how did they get here? At the end of Cold War Zombies, the final map was Forsaken. The main objective for this map is to stop the Forsaken boss. Samantha Maxis sacrificed herself to kill the Forsaken. Known after what she did, she is now back in the Dark Aether, which if we go back to Firebase Z and one of the Easter eggs steps, we saved her from the Dark Aether already. Anyways, we have the new character Maya in the Black Ops 6 storyline. She saved Requiem from a prison. Maya is here to save her brother. He was kidnapped by Franco, which we've seen in the Terminus Easter egg cutscene. At the end of the Forsaken, Peck wanted to go to this mysterious location pointed on the map. That's how Peck and Maya got to Terminus to save Requiem. Dr. Modi is also one of the new characters inside of Black Ops 6 as Franco, who was in charge of this, but he got passed over to Dr. Modi. We were forced to kill Nathan and Maya had to kill him. Here is the cutscene.
It hurts. It hurts. I've got this.
Wait! He's my little brother. My responsibility. This is on me.
Do it. Maya. I'm so sorry.
Save it, Peck. I don't need sorry right now. I need to get even. Whatever else we do, we're gonna kill everyone responsible for what they did to Nathan. Got it? Especially that syndicate trash Franco. Sold him to Modi for his sick experiments.
I am many things, but sick is not one of them.
What the hell?
Oh, I've been watching your progress from myself. Frankly, I'm amazed you're still alive. But let's face it, you are never getting off that island.
You are fucking dead, Modi! I don't care how far you run, you'll pay for what you did to Nathan!
And for everything you put us through these past 6 years.
And you're giving back my goddamn warheads!
I don't think so, Dr. Peck. I'm just counting the minutes till you're all torn apart.
We are gonna get her. Right?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Dr. Modi gets attacked by this monster, destroying her own creation to create the Patient 13 boss fight. But where did these warheads come from? This is where the same ones in Cold War Zombies in the first Easter egg quest were Outbreak, where we launched the missiles during the Easter quest. We found Sam, but this is a different version of her, which is an AI voice. She's now stuck in this machine, which we've seen in the Liberty Falls intro cutscene, where the outbreak started in Liberty Falls. S.A.M. stands for Synaptic Algorithm Module. Leading into the Terminus Easter cutscene, Sam has completely scrapped all Project Janus files into the Cold War Zombie storyline. Project Janus, featured in the Zombies mode of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Project Janus is also mentioned in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 through intel and notes. Project Janus is a secret organization led by Requiem's director Edward Eddie Richtofen, who intends to use Aether, manipulate space-time and secure a Sentinel artifact for unknown purposes. Established around 1984 in secrecy, Requiem by its director Edward Eddie Richtofen. Project Janus was created as a separate organization disconnected from the rest of the Requiem and its work. Using the authorization as a director of Requiem had resources from Requiem's work allocated to Project Janus in secret, including work from director Dr. Elizabeth Gray and Dr. Oscar Strauss departments. On January 8th of 1984, 1985, a CIA safe house in West Berlin received a communique intended to be received by the Office of Requiem containing information regarding Project Janus. In order to preserve the secrecy of his organization, Richtofen requisitioned Klaus from Dr. Gray and sent him to the safe house on January 27th to destroy communique and terminate the staff stations there. On February 2nd, after an outbreak in the city was contained by Requiem's strike team using the resources he sent to the area in advance, Richtofen wrote a memo explaining that Project Janus could proceed unimpeded. Now the Valentina was no longer a threat, and Klaus has completed his mission, adding the Samantha Maxes now posed a problem that had to be dealt with. In the late May, Project Janus began setting up a base of operations in the town of Liberty Falls, West Virginia. After 10 weeks after preparation, using the cover story of a leak at the local nuclear power plant, Project Janus had the town's inhabitants temporarily relocated while they used front companies to discreetly ship supplies into the town of the construct their underground installations. Additionally, an influx of the new employees was hired by Project Janus as detailed in the report received by Richtofen on June 1st. On June 4th, Requiem successfully captured the Forsaken, and Maxis had sealed herself in the Dark Aether to defeat him. Richtofen had the entry sent to Project Janus facility in Liberty Falls on June 11th. Richtofen sent out a memo announcing Requiem's disinvolvement, adding that Maxis was no longer an issue for the Project Janus, before ordering incarceration of Requiem's members of unaffiliated with Project Janus, including Requiem's department leads who imprisoned at Backsite 13 alongside with the Requiem strike team and their pilot Raptor 1. We get a picture of the Sentinel artifact. Well, that looks familiar because it is. This goes back to the Chaos storyline in Black Ops 4 Zombies. FYI, Chaos and Aether were supposed to be different storylines until Vanguard and Black Ops 6 storyline connected to each other, which is pretty insane. Sam says Richtofen believes that he has the ability to manipulate a form of proto-matter called Prima Materia. The Sentinel artifact were created by a mysterious group that got by the name the Nine to protect the power of Prima Materia. Once this was activated, a trial would begin to test the worthiness of an individual battling the undead that a person can't leave until the trial until it's completed. The Sentinel artifact are based on God of mythology. The Sentinel artifact on Voids of Despair is connected to Odin, IX is connected to Ra, and Dead of the Night is connected to Danu, and Agent of Evil is connected to Zeus. Amateur demonologist Alistair Rhodes at some point wrote about the existence of objects of power known as Sentinel artifacts. His work would be studied by Gabriel Kraft, never figured out what they are. By 1991, Edward Richtofen became obsessed with finding the Sentinel artifact he believed had the ability to control Prima Materia. He hired a Franco-French syndicate, which turn employed Ravnov to abduct, craft, interrogation, and find the location of the Sentinel artifact, believed to be the location of the Principality of Avalon.